treat. Give me something good to eat.
Cavaliers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, it was the worst.
Trick in the bag?
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's
awesome.
A horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did you eat
terrible
them?
story.
It was horrible.
It's a very sad story.
It was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh.
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's style.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Marcus Smart.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. And thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Parker. Carter Williams is out there with Burke, and it's Garrett in at the 2-guard position. There's the screen. Carter Williams, the pass to Rivera. Here's Burke. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating. We need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Green following the bucket by the Bucks. Irving dishes to Green. And a miss there on the triple. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Garrett in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. And it's Love missing.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Green, the screen. Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Great D that time from Green. Irving kicks to Green. Love at the elbow. Irving with a clean look. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They set the pick. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Passes it to Rivera. 6 to shoot. Shot off the screen. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got his first basket.
MCW, Michael Carter Williams, one of the few players that can get a shot like that up and down.
Irving passes to Green, and he jams it with authority.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Rivera, the pass to Parker. Takes it off the glass. Parker's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Love with the screen for Irving. From deep, Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here's Carter Williams. Green with the block. Outside Irving. Fires the three. And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. 8 points for Freak.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak, number 1.
You know, last year was a tough season with impressive scoring numbers by several players, but this is the man who came out on top. Let's see how he stacks up this year.
And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Bucks trail by 5. Rivers kicks to Garrett. Here's Burke, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Love kicks to Green. Love 3. They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Green, the screen. Here's Irving. Comes up empty off the pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Now Green, 8 points for him. Again, the miss by Green. To the paint. Here's Burke. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Green dishes to Love. Irving passes to Lopez. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Rivers against Irving. Pass to Burke. Dishes it to Rivers. He kicks to Burke. Shot clock at 5. The shot no good. Good D by Lopez. The Cavaliers shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Green. Irving kicks to Green. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Kevin, I got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in assists. First in field goal percentage. And they were #1 in three-point shooting. Boy, they were dangerous from behind that three-point line.
And back to those assist numbers. I mean, they were maybe the most enjoyable team to watch in the league last season. Just the way they moved the ball, the fluidity with which they operated. And here's a look at some numbers for Irving. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 11 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Out to the right wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointers. He has 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
To the paint. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Rivers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's Bradley on the wing. It's Burke atop the key. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Rivers can't get it to go. Green kicks to Smart. Buries it from three-point range. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Cleveland leading by 5. Green in its shooting guard. Also Smart out there. And it's Montgomery in at the center, walking down the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one misses. Bucks trail by 7. Carter Williams with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. There's a good screen. Here's Bradley. Off the left rim and out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The drive by Green. Here's Doyle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
That's a 2 from Parker. They set the pick. Carter Williams, the pass to Rivera. Can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Grace.
Oh, goodness. Woo. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Green. He feeds it to George. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Off target at the rim. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Parker left side. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Irving dishes to Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Take a look at what the Cobra's been doing. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Stolen by George. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Here's Rivera. Got a hand on it. Carter Williams against Irving. Outside, Green. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bucks trail by 5. They double him with Green. With the fadeaway. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Rivera. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Carter Williams. And he gets it to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Green. Baseline try. George passes to Irving. At the elbow, Green. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. Off target at the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Taking a look here at the numbers for Parker. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Now here's Rivers, following the miss by Kevin Love. Here's Furt, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for a man.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Rivers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Here's Lopez. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Lopez has got 5 now.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Alexander passes to Brantley. And it's sent back by Lopez. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Smart with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rivers against Love. And the Bucks miss again. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now here's Smart, guarded by Bradley. Love outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lopez, the 10-footer, finds the target. Lopez has got 7 points. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Backcourt violation call. Cavaliers ball.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Love outside. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bradley. Over to the wing. Here's Nixon. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 7.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers on top, leading by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. One more thing before I go. We can't let down our intensity. Stay focused, and let's close this one out strong.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Burt. Carter Williams is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Garrett in at the 2.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
They push it up 4 on 3. The pass to Carter Williams. Fires from deep. Here's Rivera. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Green kicks to Irving. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Now, here's Burke. He's covered closely, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Again, Carter Williams missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving kicks to Green. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Carter Williams. Parker outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Green with a screen on Carter Williams. Irving's shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Bucks trail by 11. Now here's Carter Williams. They set the pick. Out to the wing. This one for 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the score by Cleveland. The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, he's checked in for George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Parker with the steal. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Green dishes to Lopez. Excellent D there from Parker.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Garrett, the pass to Carter Williams to the inside. Garrett with the bucket.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Inside. And it's Green with the jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Milwaukee with the ball. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. The offensive rebound, and it's Garrett in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Rivers against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Misfires after coming off the pick. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Outside, Green. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pass to Parker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fast break points, 9th in free throw percentage, and they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And as you pointed out, when it came to running the break, I mean, they were terrific. They left teams really just grasping for breath and unable to match that breakneck pace.
Rivera, he's checked in for Alexander. Green kicks to Lopez. Here's Irving, and it's blocked. They recover it, and the wide-open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open. And here we can check out the story on Avery Bradley, how he performed last season. Put up 8 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential clearly, but it's raw, unrefined. He needs to keep polishing it up.
And both free throws good for Green. 1:19 left to play in the third. Here's Nixon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside, Green. Irving from long range. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Here's Nixon. Hits from the high post. He's got 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Bradley passes to Nixon. Love grabs the board. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lopez a screen. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Here's Carter Williams. Green in a 2-guard. Also Smart out there. And it's Montgomery in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garrett. Hands the shot from the wing. Garrett's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Outside, Green. The shot misses.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Now here's Carter Williams. And it's Garrett in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Smart dishes to Green. They set the screen. Here's Montgomery. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. A much better showing than he had before the break.
Down low, got a piece of it. Feeds it to Carter Williams. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Cavaliers timeout.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Green left side. Inside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. There's the screen. Here's Burke. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Good game for Burke. He's got 11 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
Burke hits them both.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Cleveland leading by 10. To the left wing. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Montgomery, and he gets it to go.
Guys, he's having a ball. Okay, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And get ready and loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Green after the basket by Milwaukee. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, they grab their own miss. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Smart, wide open, he fires. He drains the quick shot. And the Bucks with possession here. To the wing right side. Here's Garrett. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Smart off a pick from Green. Smart gets to...
Oh, my goodness. He's just, wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, and he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
A great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Free. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Green.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Nixon.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Green. Cleveland moving it around. Love with the screen for Irving. Here's Montgomery. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Montgomery.
Bucks trail by 14. Here's Nixon. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
It's blocked. They push it up 4 on 3. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. That bucket in no time at all.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And it's Green slamming it down. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Now, here's Green. And that one's good. Green's got 34.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Nixon, guarded by Green. Over to the left wing. Nixon. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Back to Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Green with a screen on Carter Williams. And it's Love penetrating. No luck. Good D by Parker. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Lifted.
Eight seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rivers kicks to Parker. From 10 feet out, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding 3rd quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the 2nd half.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
His offensive performance was the main reason they walked out of here with the win tonight. You got a sense early on it was going to be a big game from him. His attitude, his swagger, it was B-I-G. He gave them an ultra-reliable option every time down the floor.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.